Is this loud enough? 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 Well, that's exactly what I do. This is called live looping. And my name is Vasuda Sharma. I'm a singer-songwriter. Live looping, I would explain to you a little bit about this. As you saw what I did, I create one loop. It could be an instrument, it could be my vocals, anything. Even voice is an instrument. So you start with one loop. It could be a 1 bar, and then you stack on top of it. So you keep building. What I did now was harmonies on top of each other. I'm a sucker for harmonies. And I create like a nice bed of my music, and I create music live in front of people, and I sing my songs on top of it. And that's something that I learned back in 2010. And my whole perspective of music changed completely while I was in Berklee, because there were musicians from all across the world, and so much of world music, so many things to learn, amazing professors, and amazing collaborations happened, because I came back and I did my own album. It was a crowd-funded album called Attuned Spirits back in 2013 as an indie musician. So I knew one thing, that I wanted to create my own music, because at one point people were asking me a lot of things. Oh, why don't you go for playback? Why would this, that, whatever. I knew that I wanted to follow a path where I would make sure that I deliver to people what I want to deliver, what I want to show, or what I want to express. And that's how my journey started. Well, let's see one thing. Till I do a little bit of quick check. Let me see how many of you remember Chandu Ke Chacha. I know it's been a while. So maybe let's do one thing. Let's hear you sing just the chorus of Chandu Ke Chacha. Let's hear you sing. Do you remember? Let's see if you remember this, okay? 1, 2, 3, and... Chandu ke chacha ne chandu ki chachi ko chandi ke chamche se chatni chatai. Chandu ke chacha ne chandu ki chachi ko chandi ke chamche se chatni chatai. Okay. So I looped something which was similar to that groove, but no, it's not the same. So let's have some. So I build up, correct? I have this one chucking, which is the guitar chuck, and then I get into more things. I add more things on it. So it's a very basic groove, okay? There's nothing fancy about it, but I'm going to add some more things on it. Very, very basic, okay? There's nothing no big deal about it. It's got a bass, it's got guitars, only 4 chords. I'm going to sing my whole song on these 4 chords. And I have my kick just here, and let's see. I could only think of like a mashup right now, which is quite famous. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to bore you with my own songs. Well, are my principal instrument. I'm going to loop that also and then get like my chorus in there.
Come on, be my baby. 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 Ooh, hey, hey. Come on, be my baby. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. इन्ना सोना क्यों रब ने बनाया, 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 आवाज आवाज़े में यारा नु मनावा, आवाज आवाज़े में यारा नु मनावा, इन्ना सोना, इन्ना सोना, इन्ना सोना, इन्ना सोना. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Oh, oh, yeah. Come on, be my baby.
It's a trance that I go to. I can perform this for like maybe an hour, but I'm not going to do that. We had time.
Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet too. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, hey. Come on, be my baby. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, be my baby. Ooh. Come on, be my baby. Inna sona, inna. Come on, be my baby. Inna sona. Come on, be my baby. Inna sona, inna. Come on, be my baby. Inna sona, inna. Come on, be my baby. Ooh, hey, yeah, hey. My baby. Inna sona, oh, oh, oh. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Inna sona, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, come on.
Thank you so much. This is what I keep doing, and I do my original music the same way. And I'm very intrigued. So when I started live looping back in 2010, this was something that came out of the need to create something on my own. As we say, necessity is the mother of invention. It ended up me discovering this new technique online. I utilized my vocals to create loops using the loop pedal. And so while I was doing this, I realized the possibilities are endless. And you can just go on and on all day with this, and there's no stopping. Eventually, what happened, over a period of time, I was very intrigued with electronic sounds, and I started producing my own music, and I ended up making a lot of songs which would have samples that I'd already created. So I would trigger them with this trigger called Akai APC40, and I have a basic MIDI keyboard which is used for live looping. It's handy, it's not my extensive setup, and that's how I started making my own music with a lot more sounds, because Like the first song you heard, it was very, very organic, and it takes a while to build that up. So when I'm doing a live performance, it gets monotonous after a point. They were like, oh, she does this, but will she do all these songs like that? So eventually, I ended up creating a lot of loops, electronic loops on my own, and I trigger them, and I combine it with live looping. So this is a next song that's called Treachery, and this is the song I wrote when I was experimenting at home, I think for 3-4 hours with my loop station, and I wrote down something, so I'm going to perform that one for you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. See, thanks a lot. I would just like to say one thing. We should, I mean, I never had a plan. I never had a vision, to be very honest. I just take each day as it comes, and I just want to be happy, and I want to improve every single day. So whatever I'm doing, I keep learning, and as I go ahead, I discover and I develop, and to explore and to experiment is to evolve, and that's what we should all aim at. So thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.